Yo, what's up guys? It's Flame here, bringing back another day the video, ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video, I will be talking to you guys about, well, something that happened last summer, which I meant to talk to you guys about, frankly, quite a while back. I didn't mean for it to drag on this long, but I've been busy with so much other things, so much other little projects, and it's just been kind of pushed on the rug, and I've frankly forgotten about it, which is a little bit of a problem, little bit problematic. So, we're going to be talking about what happened last summer. As you guys can probably see from the title of the video, I met a girl. And now you're probably like, oh, okay, Big Wolf, but this is a really weird story. Okay, so let me kick it off by saying, if you guys know where Oregon is, which is the United States, if you guys are from another country, you guys might not know where that is, but somewhere in there, there's a big old city named Portland, Oregon. I went down there to visit my aunt, which I always do, and I will be vlogging this time during every single summer. I always go down there. And I went down there this time, and we went to, I believe, Safeway. And I just, I got my my haircut and everything. I looked all fresh. I felt fresh. And then I went up to the cash register, and there was this, pretty cute girl. I liked how she looked. She was pretty nice. Not trying to say that, every single person is just for their looks. Just from what I was basing it off of, don't judge a book by its cover, I know, but, just how I could tell, she was pretty nice. She was pretty cool. So, I went, and I bought my food, and I'm trying to dig up old memories right now, and it's really difficult, too. I think she had said something like, you look nice or something. And then she was like, she gave me a little wink and kind of smiled and giggled and stuff. I think she was like, she looked like she was kind of 16. I was 16 at the time, too. She was either 16 or 17, I don't know. But, I don't know why. I fell in love. It was really, really, really weird. And I really wanted to talk to her and see if maybe I can get her number or something. Now, you know how when good things are supposed to happen, usually just bad things out of the blue happen instead? That's what exactly happened. I wasn't exactly all like, I want to get your number at first, and I was walking out, I talked to my aunt, and she's like, yeah, well, she seems like she actually kind of likes you, because I'll make a joke, oh, that girl wasn't too bad, if we go to a hockey game or something, I'll say that, just, I'm being kind of funny, because I'm usually a jokester when it involves certain things like that, and I was like, oh, maybe, maybe I could see her again. I started gaining some confidence. And then I think the car wasn't working that day, so we had to go take one of the transit buses. So we went over to there, and I was sorting out some of my groceries that I had gotten, because I had my own money for it. And I must have grabbed one of the bags and put my stuff into their bags, because they're like, oh, there's still enough room, because I got a little bit of stuff, a little bit here and there just for me to hold over for a few days. And the receipt usually says the cashier's name on it. I don't remember the cashier's name to this very day. But I did not have the receipt. The receipt was missing, along with the bag, so I think I had thrown it away somewhere. And so I was freaking out, first off. I didn't know what to do. It was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet situation, in an extent of it. So, worst came to worst, I talked to my friend about it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so he said, why don't you go over to Safeway and go and check? And I was there for, I think, frankly, 2 weeks, roughly. And I think the day was on, a Tuesday at a certain time. I don't know how much she was working. I was thinking so in-depth about all this stuff. I was thinking about, since she's a minor, how much she will be working, when she'll actually be off, when I could maybe find her and get her number. Now I'm actually getting a soft spot, and I'm feeling really sad again about that. Oh my gosh. This is weird. But just I really liked her. So I walked down to Safeway. She wasn't there. I was like, okay, so let's go the next day. And I tried to get my aunts to drive me out to Safeway. We went over there. We went day in, day out, every single day. I love my aunts so much. They're so OG just for doing that, for like taking me out to go and see a girl that possibly could not be there and more than likely might not work out because I live far away from Portland. But either way, they still took me out there nonetheless. It's like, oh, two little kids love each other, you know, one of those little goofy scenarios. So, I really don't know, man. I went over there, like every single day, and she wasn't there. One time, I actually went there twice, or like 3 times, I think, and I tried to check. She was never there at the cashier register. I kept on looking all the way around the store. It was ridiculous. It was an obsession for me to try and find her and be able to talk to her and stuff. When you say obsession, it's usually brought with, like, you know, general negativity, like, what is that show? My Strange Addictions. That's kind of like an obsession. People are like, oh, I love to eat drywall, or I love to eat bricks, you know, some crazy crap like that. This was more of a healthy obsession, I guess you could say, because I fell for her for so many odd reasons. She was just, I don't know. It was really weird. I fell for her more than I should have. But we went throughout the entire week. I couldn't find her. We went on to the next week. As I said, I was at my aunt's for like 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. And I tried to go at the exact same time that she would have been there, and she wasn't there. I really don't know what happened. My aunt saw her. Like, I never found her again. I do not know to this day where she could have possibly been. If someone's watching right now that's from Portland, that's a female that used to work at Safeway, make sure to hit me up. No, but for real though, I really don't know. I remember I was calling my friend so much, and I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also had one of those little phone. I still have one of those actually. It's like one of those throwaway kind of phones where you put money on it, and it'll like in turn give you time. Like you send a text, and it'll subtract some time from your minutes and stuff. So it's like a kind of like a pay-as-you-go kind of phone. And I was running really low, and I just kept on constantly calling my friend. I had to know what I should do. I looked everywhere around the house, like in the garbage and everything. As gross that may sound, like the kitchen garbage. I was just trying to find the receipt. It's ridiculous. I think I might have asked somebody there at Safeway once. I think I had enough balls to say it, but it would have been a little bit creepy. So I said, hey, is there this girl, you know, I list off description stuff, and they're like, I don't know, or I don't know, something like that. But maybe it was just a small miniature summer job. I don't know. It's interesting to think about what could have happened. So, the moral of this story is, first off, the moral of the story is don't throw away plastic bags with receipts, and then always make sure to keep the receipts. That's the first moral. The second moral is, when something comes up in life, it might not happen again. The chance might not reoccur. It could, like, possibly happen to reoccur, but the chances of that are almost 1 to 100, because, like, anything could happen at all. It could either go completely great or completely horrid. Like, let's say, one day I found a $100 bill, which I didn't. Actually, I think I did when I was a little kid, but I don't know. So, I find a $100 bill, and I'm like, oh, let me just leave it there, because I think that guy over there just, you know, like, dropped it or something. And I go and tell the guy, and he'll go and pick up the money and put it in his wallet. He's like, no, that's not mine, but I'll just take it, though. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Why didn't I just take it instead? Like, rather than, that wasn't the best comparison, but you know what I'm saying. Just, when a chance, an opportunity comes up, you might not get it again, so try your hardest to go for that. Really weird that it went from Safeway girl to, well, Safeway city girl, I guess you could say. Safeway city girl, all the way to a $100 bill. Kind of weird. But it's As the Flame, and I'm out. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. I kind of had that on my chest for a while, and then I brushed it off, and then it was back on my chest. And good to tell somebody else for a change. This is That's the Flame, and I'm out. Peace, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to go hit that subscribe button. I am incredibly close to 700. If you have already hit subscribe, make sure to go hit that like button and comment down below. Tell me if this story meant anything to you, if I should do more things like this, or if I should just fall off the face of the earth and don't do that. Preferably the first one, not the second one. Alright, peace, guys. Thanks for watching.